The murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Saloon car. Okay, smash. Arcade machine. Haunted poster. The train. Machine being a bartender. Red glass cup. Uh, hmm. Those are the potatoes. I think Amy is really gone on ahead. She's really excited. Do you need something from me? Yeah, just a question. How do I put this? What if Sonic is actually he's laughing. Sonic doesn't go down there easily. He's on the train full of his heads. Nothing would actually happen to him. We're just all really committed to the mystery for Amy. You have nothing to worry about. Promise. The Sonic likes to knock in a lot of strings, but he's fine. It's making a lot of sense, but I can't shake what Sonic said to me. Is this really part of the murder mystery game, or is there something deeper happening? We need more evidence to figure out what's going on. It's my job to keep an eye on you, Amy. Can I tag along with you? And if it goes by time, we gotta give you pressure. And let's not be too serious. Oh, of course, sure. Now, if I ever need a snack you got, if I ever need a snack you got me, there. I said the best detectives have sidekicks, so I'm happy to have you. If you ever catch me looking glum, though, just know it's because, where's my lore guard? That guy to work a case with me to start practice to join the evil Dr. Eggman, not a proper detective without baggage. This is true. Yeah, varmints, what are you all doing in my salon? He's trying so hard to stay in character. Uncles, we're trying to figure out who murdered Sonic. I can see that. Amy was see through and told me all about it. Cough, enough of that. I wonder how long he kept that voice up for Amy. We were wondering if you could tell us what you were up to before the murder. Anything to help us establish your alibi. And nope, I have nothing to tell either of you. Leave me alone. He can't read. He's obviously agitated or something, but why take it out on us? I know better than to argue about Knuckles. It seems we're on our own. Remember, we need to figure out what Knuckles was up to while we were apart. Let's investigate for clues and interrogate. Right, let's go. So we got a Smash Arcade, we got this. This is the most important one. This is the most important clue to me. Peppo, this is interesting. It's just a few used cups, but why are there three? Knuckles was really thirsty. So has lipstick on the rim. It's not Knuckles' color at all. Someone else must have been here. We should log this. I already know who it is. Let's see. It's this character. She went here. For sure. What else? We can also ask the thing. The robotic arm here are really helpful. What's the arm doing to my hair? He fixed it up a bit. That's incredible. What interesting tech. Oh, I fear for my job a little bit. How well can it microwave? Then smashed Maybe you won't be able to give the game Super Monkey Ball a try. Do we think it broke when the train sped up? The damages look more to be caused from punches. Who would have done that? Tails. What you looking for? Smash Arcade. Smash Arcade is added to your inventory. I think we found enough clues. Let's go and interrogate Knuckles and find out what really happened here. I'm still gonna look at the trash can. It seems like the garbage is a recurring theme. Something's hidden in the trash. Just check there. Sadly, this one is empty as well. I'm trying to think. Your theory on something that's always been hidden in the trash is flawed. It's only a matter of time, Knuckles. It's only a matter of time, Tails. Have faith. This is if they say one man's trash is another man's treasure. Yes, I think Tails is ignoring me. I still believe in this. It's a recurring theme. Like the trash is a recurring theme. I believe there's something significant here. It's just time. And I don't know what this is. This is like nuts. Plastic saloon style snacks. Kinda bland. Seems like someone picked all the salt off them. What the? Capri. Or maybe they're just unsalted. I thought I told you to leave me alone. Black hat. Knuckles, are you passion? I said leave me alone. It doesn't look like he's used to being complimented. Did you just adjust your hat a bit so you can see it better? I said leave. We're gonna talk. What now? Damn it. Same dialogue. Time to interrogate. I need to determine what you were doing during the hour of the murder. I already told you, Puzzle, you're not getting anything out of me. I think we don't need you to say much. What happened here is pretty obvious. It is? We have evidence too. We do? If we'll just take a good look at our inventory. What was distracting Knuckles during the time Sonic was murdered? The arcade machine. Huh. What makes you think I touched it? I mean, it's broken. Oh my gosh, the level's getting harder. This is too easy. We're too good. Brain blast! Isn't this isn't a tough one, Knuckles. Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because there's no hair. It's covered in punches. I love this, say that, Super Monkey Ball. Thing is, I don't even know this. I don't know him. So, this one is the only one. What evidence do you have that the damages are punches? Are you all staring at my head? Sure. Knuckles, you clearly destroyed the arcade machine. But why? I needed a punching. I get no one. And none were available to me. Just a sudden urge to punch. I believe returning the arcade machine would give us our answer. How will you? I wanted to remember distract Knuckles while I fix. Bring it on. Why would he be defending? I think that's already evidence enough, right? Like if he's trying to defend, like he could have no reason to. Too easy. Brain blast. The arcade machine's fixed. No, don't look at the scores. Quick, go to the scores. I'm pulling it up now. What Does this tell us Victor, Knuckles, Toast, Apple, and Rainbow Candy? So Victor is here. Nothing, obviously. Tells us something nice. Look at the name on the top of the list. It's Victor. He's supposed to be in the library card. And the pictures came to the painted here. You competed in Victor to see who could get the highest score. Victor beat you. In his frustration, he destroyed the arcade cabinet. Dude, he's punching the air in frustration. You guessed him. Where's your proof? Where is your evidence? Victor's a common name. Proof to me he was here now. Okay, you got this. Come on. No! Oh my god! What is this? Jeez! Brain blast! Now the battle. What proves Victor is here with Knuckles? It's quite obvious. No! I thought it was strange there was more than one cup sitting next to you. While you were here, you were supposed to be participating in the murder mystery game for Amy's birthday. You and Victor enjoyed some drinks playing arcade. It's not like it's not I wasn't don't tell Amy. I think we're on the right track here. He said Victor popped in at the top of the hour wanting to play the arcade game with me. We went back and forth trying to figure the game out, but when we did, we competed for the highest score. When he bested me, I destroyed the machine. No proof of his win. I was trying to fix the arcade cabinet before you two came in. Honest, I didn't want to be caught. And that's my story, an alibi. I've already told an outraged version of this to Amy. Boy, this friend group has a lot of pride issues. Well, that explains one of these cups. Well, one of the cups of the lipstick marks. Rouge was here too. It's inconsequential, not worth mentioning. She searched around for something that failed, maybe made fun of our game and left. Obnoxious, that one. But you're afraid of a drink, apparently. Listen, I don't know why she showed up, and I've told you everything that happened before the change split up. Are you not satisfied? Will you two relent? I'm understanding the scenario now. Victor visited to play games. Rouge couldn't find something and left. The Knuckles destroyed the machine. That all makes sense to me. Thank you for answering so many of our questions. Actually, that's not everything, is it, of Knuckles? Yeah, it's not. I want to step back to something I didn't notice. One more name on the high school list doesn't make sense. Can you take a look at it one more time? An odd name on the high school list. What's he talking about? One more name that doesn't make sense. This one. But this one, we hear goes by old Tim. You may not know Tim, but there's someone here that goes by the title, the ultimate form, or ultimate life form. There's really someone here that goes by that. Nothing sneaks by you, does it? But Victor and I were struggling so much with the game, but then Shadow dropped by, so Shadow was here too. He taught us the game and was the first to get his name on the scoreboard. Then fought to beat the Shadow's score, then they are both very annoying. You all immediately had to compete, huh? He gave me this before he left. He told me to lock the door and not open it for anyone, then left. Vector was Victor. Oh my god, I keep saying Vector. And when Victor was leaving, I locked the door behind him, saw no one else after locking the door. That's the honest truth. So when Amy came through here not too long ago, did you open the door for her? No, I think she has some sort of key too. That's right, the conductor gave her that special birthday key. Well, I have a lot of questions. What happened in the library to cause that Victor, I got this time, to come here? Why shadow locking doors and what? I didn't get to read that. I don't know, they didn't tell me, even though I asked that cowboy accent. You're gonna have to find them and ask them yourself. More information than I expected to get there, but it seems we can move on. As of right now, I believe your story, Knuckles. We will only know for sure when we confirm everything with Victor. Fair enough. The library is the next car. I'll open the lock for you. Give whoever knocked Sonic an earful for me, Detective Tails and Butler. I liked it better when he wasn't talking to us. Will do, Sheriff. Come on, Detective. Let's head to the library. On it. This is way more interesting than microwaving chili dogs. Yeah, this is pretty fun. I like this game too. Detective, come in. The trash can. It's a running theme. It's a running theme, I swear. I bet you right here, Sonic probably ate a really bad chili dog and then fainted. Bet. It's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. Howdy, partners. I just want to look around here. You got everything? Oh, wait, breathtaking view. Incredible sights. I'm happy to be traveling on rollers. I get nauseous pretty easy. I have to avoid things like roller coasters. I don't mind roller coasters, though I find myself running on the tracks more than I do riding in the carts. I'll never understand this venture. Nice view. Okay, we can go next. Ready to move to the next car? You got it, partner? Ooh, the library. Although this stuff is getting pretty heavy, I'll dump what I don't need. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rouse, is spot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful, Brady. Before you go, SB1, I wanted to give you your presents. My presents? Oh, that's too sweet. Thank you. Victor, it seems we have more guests. Amy, there you are. Have you found any leads? The detective fan needs help. Says, gonna leave the door. It's to the next car. Yeah, he isn't. Okay. Please, follow. Let me read some first. Yeah. Yeah, no. Okay. Sure. Thanks, bro. Where were we? But how are you gonna leave? The doors to the next carts is locked. You doubt the birthday girl? Dude, she's abusing the key. The birthday girl has a master key. Right, right. The birthday girl gets the birthday key. Of course, it's a birthday privilege. I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye. I mean, maybe hasty, but she's thorough. Now, what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say. I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I'm here to ask if anyone's hungry. Starved, I'll kill for a chicken parmesan right about now. Maybe kill isn't the right language to use right now. I'm Victor, the butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat. And I'm Espio, the poet. Poetry, a resonant message from poet to reader, meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of prose. Can I hear some? Sure. Tears dropped in the spring. Can you hear me sing la 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 dee dee dee? Was that it? I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. I'm satisfied for now, thanks. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. The Beppo and I are here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car? Oh, sure, it's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually. When we were all sent off, Rouge Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through the library car. Okay, so Blaze, but yeah, Rouge Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through this library car where Amy told me and Espio to stay. I promptly picked up a book from the shelf and made myself comfortable. We got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the salon car. Yep. Where was Rouge? We happened to see her lipstick stain on the cup at the saloon thing. Rouge came over to the library, seemingly looking for something. Okay, so it's happening right here. So she stayed here. He made himself comfortable. Shadow. We know that Shadow was here. So they were both here. She was looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. She came back shortly after, and we heard her shout no way at the brochure standing over there. Then she left. Then she left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. After we left, Shadow walked through the casino car, then entered the library car and locked the door behind him. More importantly, why Shadow been locking doors? Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up on Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car again, locking the door behind him, and then returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed. When Victor came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it alright. Okay. That's not coincidental. Wait, we sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's what happened. With all these locked doors, it seems that Victor and Rachel couldn't have left the library car or this one. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return with any questions. If you return with any meat, I'll chop it for you. And if you like to be serenaded with a poem, I got you covered. Thanks, guys. Their alibi seems solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence to prove that what they're saying is true. We need to confirm Victor's reason for leaving these posts and determine if SBO was actually in the library car reading. A tall task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this tale. Absolutely. Okay, so let's look at this. Oh, poor thing, that arm is struggling to clean up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do this thing. Yeah, it's probably best. The trash can. It's time. Something that's always in the trash. Let's check there. I hate to say it, but there's nothing here. I thought there'd be something there. I sat there with nothing in the trash bin. No, I'm alright. I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find. You think so? Yeah, we're just gonna stay optimistic. Yeah, okay, these trash bins hide a secret. I'm sure of it. You're pretty unconventional, but I like it. But was that supposed to be a compliment? Okay, I'm looking at everything. The first thing is okay, so I want to review. Oh, we lost all the clues. Fuck. Okay. Okay, so murder here, blah blah blah. And we're here. There was a brochure. They mentioned something about a brochure. Oh, brochures. There's a travel destination idea, like amusement parks, Japanese hotels, restaurants. To have a look at this, there's a couple of maps here. Seems to be a map of the library card. The books are categorized by genre, which I listed here. I love a good overhead map. Let's take a look. We should take this brochure about cave to look. This stylicity. Nah, leave it. That's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. Overhead map over where. Hmm. Why is this important though? Chaos Cola. Hmm. Those are good books. So many books in our library. We had time to pick all of them up. I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. All of these were knocked out by the train speeding up, but Rouge pulled a lot of these out to search for something. What reckless behavior. I feel sorry for the poor books. The spines are pacing. They're opening too far. These kids feels empathy for everything. She was looking for something. For this. This is bright red book, yuck. It reeks of evil scientist Dr. Eggman. Yeah, this is a Dr. Eggman's auto autobiography and recipe book. What kind of recipes? Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here. Maybe people are just appreciating on it. Maybe you may not be wrong. An Eggman book. Okay, let me get more info. Did you bring any meat chops? I made me very custody. You actually tried to bring a knife on the train? I'm a man of authenticity. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup stained apron, not a butcher. They think you had a knife and you would definitely think you're the murderer. Hmm. But what if I hid the knife? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. Okay, whereas a globe, there's a lot of fun plenty of some specifications. Like I was talking about Spagonia, if you've ever been there. I have actually. If you are ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. He'll tell you everything about the area and make one scrumptious sandwich. I'll keep that in mind, thank you. This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? Hmm, this is a difficult one. Hang in there? Branch, blushes, no. Hang in there. Whoa, I really need to see this. This little shadow's hanging in there, refusing to use his wings to fly. By safe, by the safety, because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. If this shadow can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too. There's no way that there was that much thought put into this poster, right? I think his wings are just too small to fly, no? There's no way this table's a clue, right? Oh, let's just take a pause and sit for a second. She is very comfy, so plush, put me right in the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap personally. But maybe I'll just rest my eyes and no, don't fall asleep. There's been a murder, remember? If I had a ring for every time a murderer ruined my nap time. It's not enough. Like, they said a lot. I don't think there's much here. It's not, like, obvious. Fancy a poem? How about a poem about trains? Can I get a poem? Instead of being obvious, let's get a poem about space. I've made it to space with my beloved antique vase. Found a mistake in my haste, dropped the vase from my embrace. So my antique I must now replace. That's actually pretty good. What caused you to drop the vase? Don't read too deeply, it's just a poem. He hasn't thought it through, has he? There's clues here. I mean, okay, trains. Locomotive in motion. I think I've lost my lotion. The window shows the ocean. Oh wait, there's my lotion. I actually really like that one. The window. It has to be something near the window. Oh, I wish I could stop and look at all these books, but Sonic needs us. Alright, let's move on then. Or maybe it's sneak peek when he's carrying through all the book titles. Suddenly, he's like a kid in a candy store. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm too lazy. That's odd. I know some books have fallen out on shelves and everything, but every book on this shelf is in alphabetical order. But this one, the Mirage Express manual. The user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but it's interesting. Let's make a note of this. Who drives a train? Which would have been neat. mentions how to drive it. There's something. I think that's all, right? I can't see anything else. It's just books. My starved stomach gambled, though I ignored the grumbling tummy, for the eggs I received are scrambled. When I asked for my eggs sunny, though I still gave out. Hmm. I feel like I can go to the other card, right? There's gonna be a reason he's saying this. We should make a note of this. Let's go and interrogate. Okay. This probably has been facing on multiple trains. Yeah, that should be everything. Now let's question this guy. You don't believe us, eh? It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I would be an improper detective about examining the validity of your alibis. The Pepper and I are here to confirm two things: why Victor left to go play games with Knuckles, and if SPO really was reading in the library car. Victor, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present the evidence if need. Oh, that's easy. I got bored. But I wasn't entertaining him enough. It seems Victor enjoys being social. Plus, we're just instructed to mingle. I remembered the arcade machine in the same car, so I figured I'd go check it out. It seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles. Then that brings our attention to USPO. We entered the library car and found something, then left. He said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car? Of course he was. Once Spirit starts reading, it doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. It must have been a good read. What was the book? Doesn't doesn't owe you that. Detective, let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of thing do you think I read? If you won't talk, I'll have a hunch on what book it might be. Well, could you help? Yeah? Alright, what book do you think SPO may have been reading? If it was reading instruction, what argument would you especially have to support this? Oh no. Okay, that was this one's actually really difficult. Timing. You're crushing. Yo, damn. Brain blast. There are books scattered around the floor, but the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order, all except this manual, meaning someone at the very least picked the manual up and put it back in the correct place. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like USPO. Hey now, I won't have you insulting my pal. Calm down, Victor. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, XP. Portraying poet friendship can form anywhere. But is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express manual. Trains are cool. In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual to careful. If you don't mind, would you ask Experience some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away. Oh, I see quiz Espio about the manual to prove you read it. Which page should I quiz him on? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to ask him for page 362. That's too much. And it doesn't make sense to ask him about page 114. I'll ask him about page, let me say. What efficiency and extremely accurate technology is installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? By our student, then they can perform a variety of tasks that are responsible for cleaning of trash and messy. I remember this conductor seems like the lab doing it higher in general. The right of messages explosives being brought into and sharing messages is it seems like maybe a start. There's another question of please. What is the Mirage Express cancellation policy? Mirage policy will be like gee, this person who made this room must have been over 65. Last one, let's see. Go which page should I pick off? Which is the road of the is encouraging the its works in having the some autopilot for access to see the capabilities of the conductor's version. Did I pass through the test? Dude, I wanna say no. I wanna continue asking because like there's something more. Like he has is all about his only to please, but you joking jack that he said there to my face that I wish he repeatedly. You just write aggressively. You can even know those answers so far too specific to guesses. You don't have lyric question by putting like that. Do we want to be support the books we read? You have to admit they're reading the entire thing. Very good does some of his decisions that even be true. Can he answer conversations with family? That's very impressive. Some of those customs attitudes. If there was no one to see me read a book by all my ascribed to despite being true. You definitely read through the Bible, so it's sort of wait, SBO, is that true? If there was the only one to see you reading? Yes, that's correct. Although, frankly, I don't believe that can be true. We have evidence to back it up. He always puts me on the spot. Caleb, I don't think we should have a piece of evidence linked to someone who also saw that experience. But what? Not sure what you're trying to say, but don't waste my time. Not sure. That's right, bro. What evidence do we have that shows someone should have seen? I mean, it shows the layout of the fucking. It shows the layout of the library, right? Because if you like, where is it? I don't know the layout exactly, but I think this is where the table is. So realistically, anyone should be able to see him reading here. Like if he was reading here, anyone should be able to see him. Unless he was reading here. Oh well. I guess let's just look at the lock. Shadow's lock. Please pray to tell. This has to do with anything. We're up there. Let's our argument together. I still think it's the map layout thing. It just makes more sense. Oh man, I didn't even get one. Bad. Okay, here's just surviving. Nice. Bring back. Shadow walked through the library card to get the saloon card where he set the original high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating him. It wasn't the high score long. Crocs are natural gamers. SBO said he saw Shadow enter the library card, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Victor came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Victor in the saloon car, SBO was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car, so there's obviously no way Shadow and SBO didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip. I mean, it was a simple slip up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow. It's telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up. Oh, you see, I can sense SP's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So if you didn't see Shadow returning the SIM card to lock all of the doors, then at that moment you were really in the library car. Were you really in the library car at all? But how would SPO leave? Shadow locked all of the doors and no one saw SPO in the saloon car. It's a mystery, my dear Depebo. One that I would love for SPO to solve. You gotta believe me, my cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved in my book I didn't notice Shadow pass back the library card through the library card on us. When Victor returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must avenge my friend's death, so I ask you again, SPO, if you were there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library card? It wasn't that I didn't. Why doesn't seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's on to something, but I don't see it. Was SPO simply reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library card? What should I do? I have a more unorthodox. I'm gonna stick to what the game said. It said I had a more unorthodox point of view. So all I'm gonna do is I think I'm just gonna defend SBO because like something seems up. Like this one's a weird one. I'm gonna defend SBO just to see what happens. I have to make sure I have to speak up. They can answer all of our problems. Alright, my fellow associate laid on me. It shows SBO and Green have seen one another. Thoughts in order. Holy shit. This one's difficult. Come on, got it. in class. The library map, boys. See the exits there are right across from one another. The straight path. A shadow walked down the straight path there. It's a way espionage and shadow couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you have a point. You'll have to point out where exactly on the map you mean. Where would Espio have been for Shadow not to see him? I was sitting reading my book. I can second this. When I returned from the selling car, Espio was in the same spot. I confirmed it. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another from this spot because a bookcase is in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense why he never mentioned Shadow's return in Espio. There's just no way you would have seen him. Apologies for losing my cool there. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now. Their alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all our questions. We did it. Another pair of alibis validated. I don't know if this is right. Maybe, I don't know. Too many locked doors to worry about. I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I'd use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge and especially Shadow. It seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier. Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Victor and Espio. Give him heck, and if you need any meat chopped up, say the word. I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. Murder is on the loose while doors keep getting locked. Tick tock, tick goes the clock while our heroes are in the caboose. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really doing this. Come on, Defensible, let's see what's next. Coming. Nice. Seems like we got that one. You sure you don't want to stay and look at all of them? Just one more look around. You can never spend too much time in the library. I mean, like, what is there? I don't think there's anything. Yeah, there's nothing. Yeah, this is the same stuff. Okay.